Hi, Colin Lay here, Chief Lawyer Human at Lay Roots, and I want to talk to you about the difference between long-term and short-term guardians. So you might have seen our other videos about the importance of naming long-term guardians and the importance of naming short-term guardians. So I think it's really important to have both guardians named for your children just in case something happens to you. So long-term guardians are the people who are going to be caring for your children, obviously over the long term. These are if you have young children, these are the people who you want to continue raising your kids with the same values and goals that you have for your kids now and want them to have for the rest of their lives. That in contrast to short-term guardian is somebody who could be there for your kids in the case of an emergency, basically to fill the gap between when and if something happens to you and when your long-term guardians can arrive. So if you've got long-term guardians more than 30 minutes away from your house, from your kids, you want to make sure that you have short-term guardians, maybe neighbors, other parents from school or something, somebody who your kids know, like, and trust and can be there almost immediately in the case of an emergency. You would want them to have instructions and the guardian paperwork to come and show to police or whoever else they need to show it to prove that they're authorized to be with your kids and take them into their care until your long-term guardians can arrive. So basically, if you're thinking of it as a timeline, something happens to you, either death or some kind of bad accident that leaves you incapacitated in the hospital for a period of time. So in that immediate aftermath, that's when you have your short-term guardians. And then if guardians are needed for a longer period, they fill in once they can get there, grab the kids, and then they fill in for the long term. So that's the difference between the two. Like I said, if the long-term guardians of choice are far away, you want to be sure to have long-term and short-term guardians, and you want to be sure that those short-term guardians know what to do in the case of an emergency. Thanks for watching. Take care.